Welcome. After seeing the switch statements in the previous videos, today we are going to look at something interesting, something called ternary operators. What are ternary operators in Java? Ternary operators simply are the first way to write if-else logic in just one line. Yeah. So we have been writing something like this. You say if age is greater than 18. Let me put here a variable age, say 15, terminate. If age is greater, give some space here, is greater than 18, we have been dealing with something like this, out, you are not a minor, else out, we say you are a minor. We have been doing something like this. So let me compile this. Java demo.java. You will see that this is the normal way of writing our if-else part, whereby you first check the condition, then you output based on the condition. And if this condition is not met right, this else part is the one to run. So you see that 15, our output is you are a minor because 15 is less. But what if you can write this whole thing, this whole line, in just one line of code without writing the all these? So there we introduce what we call ternary operators. Ternary operators help to write if statements or else if statements in just single lines. Yeah, so we'll do something like this. You say result. Okay, let me give another example. So I'll give you an example. I'll say int, let me use like temperature is equal to like 30. Terminate. I'll say now why using ternary operators, remember we have to save something into variables. Don't forget that. So I'll say result, say string. Today I'm going to use strings. I'll explain strings in the coming videos. Is equal to result if temperature, this one, is greater than, let me say 50. So in ternary operators we use the question mark and those two columns. So what does this mean? If you say if, the first thing you write is the condition. So when you use the question mark, is this condition true? So if it is true, what should we do? You say you go to the back if this condition is true, and if it is false, we use this. So we will first check don't go to the back, then terminate. So what does this mean? If the temperature, this part, so while using ternary operators, we use the question mark and this. So what will this do? It will first check, is the temperature above 50? And if it is above 50, this will run, the first part will run. And the else part is represented by this. So you can see that I'm using one single line to use the if else part. So let me output the result. Out. Let us see our result. So let me compare this. You will see that our condition is what is working out successful simply by using ternary operators. Ternary operators are represented by a question mark and these two columns. So meaning here you can do anything with ternary operators, and when you have like a smaller logic, you can just do you can just use, or may I prefer using ternary operators instead of writing all the if else statements. So let me give you another example. So I'll say integer result. Let me set the result to 90. So I'll say result. So here what I'm doing is that I'm trying to assign result a new value. Yeah, so I'll say result if result is result uh, greater or equal to 40. What should be done? I will say just output result. Sorry, if this is true, that the result is greater than 40. If this is true, I'll use a question mark. So I'll say result. Help me and multiply my result by 20. Else, result, you leave the result as it is. Yeah. So I'll do something like that. So what will this do? Condition. Here I'm setting my result as 90. So by 90, and I call my result here down. So here I'm trying to reassign new values to the result, to the result variable. So if the result is greater or equal to 40, uh, help me and multiply the result by 20. Also leave the result as it is. So let me output the result and see. Output result. Save. Run this. You can see that we have successfully multiplied the result, our 90, by 20. Yeah, you can see that our ternary operators are working really well. In just one single line, you can use ternary operators instead of the if-else statements. Yeah, so that is it for today. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button at once. Thank you very much.